Hey guys, Andrew McComb here, the founder and CEO of Golf University. In this Golf University tip from the pro, I'm with Laurie Montague, the former Australian women's coach and co-coach of the Indonesian golf team. We're at Joondalup Golf Resort in Perth, Western Australia, and Laurie's going to teach us how to overcome one of the most feared shots in golf, hitting out of wet packed sand in a bunker. If you haven't watched video 1 in this Tough Shots Mastery series, you can watch it here. And once you've finished this video, be sure to watch video 3 in the series here. And before we start this video, and if you haven't done so already, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the bell icon below so that I can notify you every time a new episode is released. And if you stick around until the end of this episode, I'm going to give you access to our famous Golf University skill assessment, which has helped thousands of our members, just like you, find and fix the one thing that's killing your scores, your game, and your handicap. Plus, we'll give you free access to the specific video coaching program from one of our world-class golf instructors so that you can feel more confident, consistent, and in control of this area of your game. But before I help you find and fix this area of your game, let's find out how to hit out of wet-packed sand in a bunker. This tip from the pro brought to you by Golf University, the world's premier golf improvement program.
For a lot of people playing bunker shots, one of the scariest bunker shots you can play is a shot out of wet packed sand. Wet packed sand, you've got a lot of water that's impacted an area and it's made it a lot firmer than normal. I've simulated that here for you, poured a lot of water into this place and it's actually got quite firm. The shot I'm confronted with is you can see a pin in the distance, but beyond that pin is a drop down to a bunker that's about 15 feet below the surface of the green, and behind that bunker is a big limestone quarry about 80 feet deep. So I don't want to go in there, so I've got to make sure that I hit this shot solidly. So let me take you through some of the principles that are going to help you to get it out of wet packed sand more often. Most important thing to understand is when you play the shot, you've got to get down into the firm sand. Now to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that instead of playing the ball forward in our stance, we're going to play it back towards the middle of the stance. That's number 1. Number 2, this is important, we're going to lower the handle down a little bit. Now what that's going to look like to you, it's going to look like the toe of the golf club is in the air slightly. The next thing we're going to do is just open the club face slightly. Now, by lowering the golf club down, we add loft. By just opening the club face slightly, what we're going to do is create a stroke where, so you can see my hands are lower, club is open. We're going to be able to go up, down, and cut into that wet sand a little bit. Because what happens is a lot of people that are playing sand shots, the way a sand iron's designed with a thick flange, when they get in firm sand, the club bounces too much off that firm sand and they hit the middle of the ball and hit a rocket ball across the green. So we've got to counter that with a couple of special adaptations. So ball back towards the middle, you can stand quite square on, lower the golf club down so the shaft is lower than normal until the toe of the golf club is up in the air. Make sure the golf club is turned open about, as you look at it, about 1 o'clock and set it. So we're going to go low hands, slightly forward, and lower than normal. It's going to look like this. The other thing I want you to do is just lean a little bit into your front leg. Now when you play this shot, this is important, what you want to do is keep that leg flex the same to the follow through position. So in other words, I'm going to strike the shot and keep the flex in the knee. I don't want to feel like I'm straightening up or going backwards on that because it's not going to help. So let me play a shot for you and let's see what we can do. Here it's all the way down to the pin, so what I want to do here is probably land the ball right on the edge of the green, so I don't have to make it go very far. So I'm going to play that shot for you now. Let's see how we go. Middle of the stance, lower and forward with the hands slightly open. On the follow through, I'm just going to hold the club like this. You know, I've got to be pretty happy with that. By setting up with lower hands, the toe of the club in the air and the hand slightly forward, I'm able to go up and down more into the sand and get the golf club coming through like this. And you can see that what I'm able to do with that is cut into the sand and get a softer flighted shot that enables me to stay on the green in this case, which is really important, and give myself a chance to hit a couple of putts and have a good score from a tough position.
Well, there it is. I hope you've enjoyed this Golf University tip from the pro. Put a yes in the comments below if you found it useful, or ask a question in the comments if you need even more help. And as promised earlier, we want to help you find and fix the one thing that's killing your golf scores, your handicap, and your game. So to access the Golf University skill assessment and free video coaching program, go to golfuniversity.tv/golf skill assessment, or click the link in the description below. And to help you feel even more confident, consistent, and in control of your golf game, I also want to personally invite you to join our 19th Hole Clubhouse and Golf channel. This is where our passionate and inspiring members belong to watch, learn, grow, meet, and share inspiration as golfers. You can join the 19th Hole for free at the 19thhole.club, or click the link in the description below. As a member, you'll have access to hundreds of golf lessons, travel episodes, and documentaries. Plus, you'll get member-only discounts on our golf schools, tournaments, travel, tours, and signature programs. And if you're a golf addict like myself, you can also join our members-only Facebook group by clicking the link in the description below. And remember, if you've enjoyed this lesson, or you'd like to ask some questions, or maybe you've even got a suggestion for another episode, then leave a like and a comment below, and my coaches and I will do our best to answer them for you. And if you've got any golfing friends who'd benefit from this lesson, hit the share buttons below. And remember to hit the subscribe and the bell icon below too, so that I can notify you every time a new episode is released. Thanks for watching, sharing, and commenting, guys. I'll see you in the 19th hole.